Hey folks, Sean Gorham here for Cowboy Chevrolet Buick GMC in Heber Springs, the Lake Area's fastest growing GM dealership, where we make your car buying experience easy and enjoyable. Simply shop cowboycbg.com, where you can pick out your vehicle, get an appraisal, pre-approval, and even purchase from your living room. Every new vehicle purchased comes with a complimentary 7-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, and we deliver anywhere in the state. The service don't stop there. We also have a state-of-the-art service facility and collision repair center. So for all your automotive needs, come see us at Cowboy Chevrolet Buick GMC in Heber Springs.
At American Safeguard Insurance, you get an actual human being just down the street to get advice on the confusing world of insurance. There's no need to shop around every time your insurance company tries to raise rates. You can relax and let us do it for you. Having a choice is a big deal, and when insurance companies compete, you save money. One of the most important benefits is we actually monitor your premium for rate increases. If we notice a rate increase, we reshop your premium to ensure the best rate. And when the time comes to use your insurance, and we hope it doesn't, you have a friend to help guide you during one of the most stressful times of your life. All your needs under one roof, from vehicle to life insurance, and everything in between. We protect it all.
You know, growing up and watching my dad do business, he always instilled in me to make sure you support your local communities and your state. That's why at Red River we've made it our mission to be involved, like the Arkansas Food Bank or the Heber Springs firework on the 4th of July or just the local school district. We do everything we can to plug in and give back in our communities. That's why we want you, the next time you're looking for a new Ram, Dodge, Chrysler, and Jeep, to make that beautiful drive to Heber Springs during this Black Friday sales event.
Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy has been serving the Greer's Ferry Lake area since 1976. They are located on the back side of the Court Square in downtown Heber Springs. Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy offers private consultations, Medicare enrollment, and immunizations for pneumonia, flu, COVID, shingles, tetanus, and more. They also test and treat strep and flu. Their staff is committed to providing fast and friendly service. Stop by today to see why Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy is Greer's Ferry Lake's #1 independent pharmacy.
Took a 911 about 107 down a back road, where the White River runs and the southern sun makes a cousin roll. What I found in those hot mountains I ain't ever seen. It sure does feel like it's sitting on top of the world to me. Gotta get down to Arkansas.
F.L. Davis is more than just a hardware store, with 6 locations to serve you in Heber Springs, Greer's Ferry, Sherwood, Pea Ridge, Fayetteville, and Centerton. They are your one-stop shop for hardware and home improvement. They are also the home of the Lake Boutique, featuring clothing, footwear, jewelry, accessories, baby items, home decor, and kitchen items. Whether you're building a new home, improving your old one, or needing a gift for yourself or someone else, stop by one of their locations and experience all that they have to offer.
Nobody has sold more Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram vehicles than the Landers family. If you're looking for a hassle-free, stress-free buying experience, then Cowboy Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Clint is your place to shop. We've got all the trucks you're looking for with brand new V8 Ram trucks starting at just $29,988. If there's a job to be done, we've got the truck for it. Ram 2500, 3500, gas or diesel, crew cab, mega cab, or cabin chassis, we've got all the trucks. Nobody will beat a Cowboy deal on your next Jeep with up to $5,000 off or an available 0% interest. Shop us today. Jeep Gladiator, Wrangler, Grand Cherokee, Wagoneer. It's all in stock and ready to deliver. If you want to pay too much, buy somewhere else. If you want the car deal you've always waited.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's Lake Area Sports basketball broadcast. I'm Richard Sharp on the call here from Nemo Vista High School in Center Ridge, Arkansas, as they are playing host here to Guy Perkins in a 1A4 conference battle. Richard Sharp along with Sterling Strickland just walked in the door. Here he is. Welcome. As we're going to have some high school basketball here for you on Lake Area Sports. We covered the Lady Redhawks and Redhawks of Nemo Vista earlier in the week when they made the trek over to Morrilton and came up short in both senior high games to the Knights and Lady Knights. So about a minute to go here till we get rolling as Nemo Vista comes into the game with a 6-4 record, 0-1 in conference. For Guy Perkins, they are 5-3, 1-0 in conference. They won in their conference opener over Arkansas School for the Deaf by a 56-24 tally. Lady T-Birds have won 3 of their last 4, including victories over St. Joseph, Eastham, and, as I mentioned, Arkansas School for the Deaf. As for the Lady Redhawks, they had a 2-game winning streak snapped earlier in the week in a 57-47 overtime loss to Sacred Heart. As should have the starting line or the pregame ceremony, the national anthem, and starting lineups. Welcome in, Mr. Sterling. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great.
Good deal.
Ready for this exciting matchup.
Yes, sir, indeed. We'll turn it over to the PA announcer down at the scores table, and we'll be right back.
Red Hawks playing some of my music, Richard.
Yes, sir. Old school. All right, about to get going here. The senior girls matchup. Lady T-Birds 1-0 in conference. Lady Red Hawks looking for their first conference win. They're 0-1. Basketball in the middle of the circle here at midcourt. Referee signifying which way they'll go on the tip. And here we go. Nemo Vista wins the tip. As Addie Peebles will have it here. She'll find KK Garris. 3 on the way, won't go. Firing away early here in this one.
Yeah, one shot, one passing shot to get us going.
Here's Guy Perkins now. Jalicia Young trying to pass over in the corner. Number 24, Kate Henry. I'll go over these starting lineups with you in just a moment.
Nemo starts off in a 1-3-1
Right.
matchup zone.
Here's J.C. Glover to Blaylock, J.C. Blaylock. And Jalicia Young, and she's blocked. And it will stay with the Lady T-Birds. As inbounding here will be number 3, J.C. Blaylock.
Red Hawks go to a 2-3 on the inbounds.
And it's stolen away by Peebles underneath the basket. Here come the Lady Red Hawks out of transition. Garris finds Peebles. Peebles down low, and scoring first are the Lady Red Hawks. Good pass down low to Emily Kissire.
Great no-good bounce pass.
Here's a 3 on the way, and it goes for number 14, J.C. Glover.
J.C. Glover really been working on her outside shot. Great pass.
Eller can't haul in that pass from Garris. It'll go out of bounds back to the visitors on the scoreboard.
Glover has really been working on her outside three-point shooting the last 2 all seasons.
It showed there. No doubt, deep 3 from the right side. Pass was tipped there, but able to be hauled in by Glover. Inside here is number 30, Jemiah Ely. As starting for Guy Perkins, number 11, Jalicia Young. Number 14, J.C. Glover. Number 30, Jemiah Ely. Number 24, Kate Henry. And number 3, J.C. Blaylock. For Nemo Vista, number 5, Camry Eller. Number 11, KK Garris. Number 15, Kylie Freeman. Number 24, Emily Kissire. And number 32, Addie Peebles. Get that 3 added. There we go. She splits at the line.
When Eddie drives to the basket, you need to go there and cut off and take that charge. Peebles went for the block instead and got a first foul.
Here's Eller. 3 from the left corner, and it goes for Camry Eller. There's the first 3-pointer of the game for the Lady Redhawks, and they reclaim the lead 5-4.
Lady T-Birds got to be quick on the rotation.
And here are Lady T-Birds again. Pass up top, now over to the right side to Young. Here's a three on the way. Won't go for Glover. She came through with the team's first field goal about a minute ago or so. Here's Nemo Vista now with the 1-point lead and 5:42 left in the first quarter. Garris goes behind the back with a pass. Over to Eller, the heat check. It's off the mark and rebounded by Kate Henry. Getting it across here, Young. Young over the left corner. Another three on the way. Won't go for Glover. Offensive rebound and drawing the foul is Henry. She gets Kissire to foul there.
Henry really hitting the board. She got the defensive rebound with a good outlet pass to Young, and then they on the offensive end got that offensive board. She moves when the ball's in the air.
Right. That's a second personal on Emily Kissire. Second team foul, as Nemo already with the starter in foul trouble, not even 3 minutes into this contest. Pressure applied there by Freeman, and we're going the other way.
Well, he called out of bounds?
I believe so.
T-Birds started that possession good by moving the basketball, but they got to that coffin corner, and they couldn't get it out of there.
Coach Payne will call the number. Isabella DeSalvo. Here's a shot from downtown. Won't go for Garris. Got to watch her from beyond the arc. She can make you pay, as can a lot of these Lady Redhawks.
Garris scores in bunches.
Indeed. She could go for 30 any given night, it seems like. Young can't get the roll on that one. Rebound comes down to Peebles. Peebles will work it across. So we're getting closer to the midway point of this first quarter. Eller up top to Freeman. And it's tipped away and stolen. Here's Jemiah Ely on the fast break. And she scores. 3 points for her. And the visitors lead now 6-5.
Strong move by Ely. Went it coast to coast.
As the pass was offline there, Freeman was trying to find DeSalvo inside, and it goes out of bounds. Turnover for Nemo Vista. And a timeout will be taken, the first of the ball game. With 4:03 left in the first quarter, Guy Perkins leads Nemo Vista in senior girls action 6-5. Let's take the timeout with them. Thank one of our great sponsors here, and we'll be back from Center Ridge just a bit on Lake Area Sports.
You know, growing up and watching my dad do business, he always instilled in me to make sure you support your local communities and your state. That's why at Red River we've made it our mission to be involved, like the Arkansas Food Bank or the Heber Springs firework on the 4th of July or just the local school district. We do everything we can to plug in and give back in our communities. That's why we want you, the next time you're looking for a new Ram, Dodge, Chrysler, and Jeep, to make that beautiful drive to Heber Springs during this Black Friday sales event.
And we're back out of the timeout. Guy Perkins with the ball and the lead, 6-5, as we are at the midway point of this first quarter. 4 minutes to go. Three on the way. Won't go for number 3, J.C. Blaylock, as a foul will be called, looks like, on Blaylock. Her first personal, first team foul for the Lady T-Birds.
The problem with that shot is you can get that shot anytime you want. No need to take that shot early in the shot clock.
Right.
Good job by Ely there to cut her off.
Peebles to Eller. Swinging over the right side to Carly Perkins. She's in the game now. And she's going to fire away to 3. Just rolls out about halfway down and rolled out at the end.
Yeah, that's a good three-point shot. That's a good possession.
Able to work a little clock there and got a good look. Bounce pass to Glover. Up top to Blaylock. Young back to Blaylock. Swinging it around the perimeter. Pass over to the right corner. And it's picked off. Who else but KK Garrett's to get to the steal, and she's going to take it coast to coast and finish with the left hand.
And one of the biggest problems with that right there is that all Garrett needs to see is the ball go through the basket one time.
Right.
And she could just get lit up and just go off.
And that is her first 2 points of the contest as Guy Perkins is going to turn it over. Henry can't haul in the pass there from Ely. Lady Redhawks have it here. Just reclaimed the lead moments ago. Should already a series of lead changes in this one early on. 3 offline. Chasing down the rebound is Ely. Quickly, she gets it across. And she'll be fouled. Tripped up there by Freeman. First foul for Freeman. Third personal for Nemo Vista.
It's important on this possession to get a good shot. You won't get in bad rhythm with bad possessions.
Thinking about that 3 there was Glover, as Ely doesn't draw iron on her triple try. Peebles tries to split the defense. Instead, she hands off to Freeman. Now over in the right corner. Trying to find DeSalvo. She's able to haul it in, running out of real estate. It's tipped out. Drive baseline for Peebles, and she finds DeSalvo for the easy deuce.
Great job there by Peebles to take that baseline that they were giving there. Take what the defense gives you.
We have I have 9, not 10. 9-6. The home team leads it here. Both teams have played one conference game already. Nemo Vista went to Sacred Heart and played, and Guy Perkins played Arkansas School for the Deaf, who is new to this conference. As they call that foul on Jemiah Ely, her first personal. Second team foul. Lady Redhawks here once again with the orange and a 3-point lead. Another nice pass inside, back-to-back trips that Peebles and DeSalvo connect. And DeSalvo with 4 points now. Good find.
That's how you got to run the offense. You got to move the ball, go inside and out, and you got DeSalvo down there. She used the body for a nice turnaround jumper.
Timeout taken by Guy Perkins. We'll take it with him, pay another bill here, thank another sponsor. We'll be right back on Lake Area Sports.
Took a 911 about 107 down a back road where the White River runs and the southern sun makes a cousin road. Look what I found in those hot mountains I ain't ever seen. It sure does feel like you're sitting on top of the world to me. Gotta get down to Arkansas.
1:14 left here in the first quarter as Nemo Vista leads here at home over Guy Perkins 11-6 in senior girls action. Here's Young with the ball. And it's tipped away. Garris got to it, and a tie-up between her and Ely will bring up the jump ball. Possession arrow favors the Lady T-Birds. Henry will inbound. She gets it in to Blaylock. 3 on the way, and it goes. Another big 3 for Glover. 6 points for her now. She makes it a one-possession game, 11-9. So we're under a minute to go here in this opening session of play. Here's DeSalvo. Ooh, they would say the turf monster got her if it was football, but slick spot down there on the floor. She had a good look at it, just wasn't able to get her footing down.
I mean, it's like she stepped on a piece of ice.
Right. Now, we've had those in football on Lake Area Sports, a lot of turf monsters. Guys on the run would get tripped up there. They could have got extra yardage. There's a jumper, won't go for Glover. As 2 free throws coming up here for Guy Perkins.
And Ely worked her way inside to get that rebound. Strong move.
It's her second trip to the line. She split on the first trip, 1 of 2. That's the first personal on Camry Eller. And it goes. Both teams now in double digits on the scoreboard with 12.3 ticks left on this first quarter clock. Second free throw on the way and good. Perfect trip to the line for Jemiah Ely. She's 3 of 4 from the charity stripe, and she ties us up at 11. 6 seconds here. Nemo Vista will go for the final shot. Here's Garris. 1 second. Have to get it off, and they're not going to, as Peebles was not able to get the shot off in time, and that will do it for the end of the first quarter. 8 minutes in the books, and we are deadlocked at 11 apiece between Nemo Vista and Guy Perkins. Keep it locked here on Lake Area Sports. We'll bring you the second quarter out of this break.
Nobody has sold more Dodge, Chrysler Jeep Ram vehicles than the Landers family. If you're looking for a hassle-free, stress-free buying experience, then Cowboy Dodge, Chrysler Jeep Ram in Clinton is your place to shop. We've got all the trucks you're looking for with brand new V8 Ram trucks starting at just $29,988. If there's a job to be done, we've got the truck for it. Ram 2500, 3500, gas or diesel, crew cab, mega cab, or cab and chassis, we've got all the trucks. Nobody will beat a Cowboy deal on your next Jeep with up to $5,000 off or an available 0% interest. Shop us today. Jeep Gladiator, Wrangler, Grand Cherokee, Wagoneer. It's all in stock and ready to deliver. If you want to pay too much, buy somewhere else. If you want the car deal you've always waited for, Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton is your place to shop. It's quick and easy. Jump online at cowboycdjr.com or give us a call at 501-745-5333. Cowboy up or you'll pay too much.
And we're back out of the quarter break. Second quarter underway. Nemo Vista will get us going, starting first with the basketball. As Peebles unable to catch that pass. Here comes GP on the other end. And more free throws coming up. At the line will be Jalissa Young.
Late T-Birds doing good thing. When they get the ball in transition, they're going to the rack. They're not settling for anything else because the lady Redhawks are not getting back quick enough to stop the ball. So they've just been taking it to the rack and getting to the line.
Right. Foul was charged to Kylie Freeman. She is the second Lady Redhawk starter to pick up her second foul. So 2 in foul trouble here in the first half. That second one nearly rolls around and in. She does make 1 of 2. That was Young with her first point. And she breaks our tie. Guy Perkins leads it 12-11. Eller looking to get rid of it. She does. There's a good find to Peebles, and she goes up and in with the shot.
Lady Redhawks doing a good job of passing the basketball, working it in, and getting good layups, easy shots. Their points are coming by a lot easier than the T-Birds.
Here's a pull-up jumper. I believe Kissire got a piece of that as it's off the mark. Eller will work it across on the pass from Peebles. Here's Freeman, top of the key, working over the right side. Now ball in the hands of Peebles. Back over to the right corner. Peebles firing away to 3. Off the mark, Eller crashing the glass and getting the board. Another chance here for the Lady Redhawks as they nearly score there. Good find from Peebles to Kissire. She can't get the layup to go. Peebles moving the ball really well in this first half. She's got a couple dimes to Isabella DeSalvo for baskets.
It seems like we got a 4-on-4 game when it's on the Redhawks side of the court when they're playing offense because they got Garris in a boxing 1. And Garris is just backing out and just letting them go 4-on-4, and they're just really going to work on there. They just haven't been able to capitalize on all the layups.
Right. Here's a shot inside. Won't go. A little disruption there on the shot of Ely. She misses 2 there. Eller quickly up ahead to Peebles. Peebles Now to Freeman. Back over to Eller. Eller looks. Garris now. Garris cuts to the basket, and she scores. Good cut for KK Garris.
It all started with the screen at the top of the key to help get a free from the defenders getting on the box and one.
Indeed. 15-12 now, 3-point lead for the Lady Redhawks, and a travel called against Blaylock.
Brascom is the one that was guarding Garris when they went to this box and one. Now she's checking out of the game. And now it's
Garris over to Peebles. Peebles, Eller, left corner. She'll fire it away from downtown, and it goes for Camry Eller. Her second three. She knocked one down in the first quarter, and she clips on another here. And that pushes the lead from 3 to 6 in favor of Nemo Vista. As Blaylock will pick up her second personal.
and she comes right back out of the game.
Third team foul as Nemo Vista has committed 16 fouls. Here's Garris. You bet. From way beyond the arc, she clips on her first three, joining Eller's two triples for Nemo Vista's third three.
Brenscombe checked in for Blaylock and didn't get her assignment of picking up Garris.
Pass over to the left side to Young. Young looking to get rid of it. She does, and there's Eller to pick it off. Here's Garris on the break. Nobody's going to catch her, and she lays it in for two.
And that goes 9. Just like that, she has 9 points.
Exactly. 9 of the team's 23, and they are on a big run here. About an 8-0 run or a little more than that. They've pulled away, and they lead by double digits, 23-12. Another timeout taken by the visitors. Let's thank another one of our sponsors here. Here's Ivy Physical Therapy out of Heber Springs.
Ivy Physical Therapy in Heber Springs is a proud supporter of the Lake Area athletes. If you or your student athlete are looking to get back in shape or for therapy after an injury, give Ivy Physical Therapy a call at 501-362-8118 or visit ivyphysicaltherapy.com.
And we're back out of the timeout taken by Guy Perkins. They trail by 11, 23-12 here to Nemo Vista as the Lady Redhawks have pieced together a 12-1 run over the course of these first 3.5 minutes. Sparked by 2 threes, one for Eller, one for Garris. Garris has 9 points for the game, 7 in this quarter alone. And running out of real estate there, turning it over is Jemiah Ely.
They got that ball in the corner, get it back to the wing, and swing that ball to the other side. You're not moving the defense. And now we got a turnover by the Redhawks, unforced.
Right.
Stepped over the line.
That was Peebles there. Trying to get it inbounds. She doesn't.
That drives you crazy.
Indeed. Do not want to turn the ball over like that. Up 11. Now make it 9 on the inside shot for Jalicia Young. Her first field goal. It's almost like giving 2 points to the other team when you commit an error like that, when you're up double digits and just need to get the ball across and try to find a good shot. Three's missed by Garris. Is coming away with a steal there is Peebles, and Eller knocks down another triple, her third of this first half. She has 9.
That's kind of like the old 90s Razorbacks, stealing the ball, kicking out for a 3.
Right.
Todd still kick out to Mayberry for 3.
That's definitely a Golden State Warriors-esque
play
right there. They would go for the 3.
Boy, they been struggling on the road.
Right. 12-point lead here for Nemo Vista, 26-14, 3:30 left in this first half. Is muscling her way in is Jalicia Young, and she'll have another pair of free throws coming up for her.
Great ball movement by the Thunderbirds. Move the ball side to side. Then you keep moving it. When you move that defense, there'll be a gap right there, and you attack that gap, and you get plays like that. Great job by the T-Birds and Jalicia Young.
And for Emily Cassire, that's her third personal foul, and the Lady T-Birds are in the bonus on that 7th team foul for the Lady Redhawks. Checking in, Isabella DeSalvo, as well as J.C. Blaylock. Coming out of the game, Allison Branscombe, and Cassire will come out with those 3 fouls.
As you mentioned, the Lady Redhawks don't watch it. They're going to get in foul trouble. They have a few girls with 2.
Just need to play smart at home here, up double digits.
It's a big game for the Lady Redhawks. After you drop that first conference game, you got to defend home court and get this game right here.
I'm sure it's one they felt like they let slip away there in the closing moments as Sacred Heart went on an 11-1 run to put it away in overtime and were able to pull away from the win. So here's Peebles, 22 seconds left on the shot clock. Freeman for 3. Got it. Got them all. Kylie Freeman from beyond the arc. And the threes continue to rain down here in the second quarter for Nemo Vista. 29-15 our score. That's the 4th 3 over this quarter. 5th for the game for the Lady Redhawks. 3 on the way and good for Blaylock. That's the first 3 of this quarter for Guy Perkins.
Much needed.
Yes.
And an added bonus from Blaylock. That's not what you count on with her in the game. But she came through big time.
Garris for 3. No good. Chasing down the offensive rebound. Freeman. Shot clock will reset to 35. They won't need that 35, though, as knocking down another big 3 there is Kylie Freeman. Back-to-back for her. That's what you call a good old-fashioned heat check.
She's been shooting the ball very well this season, at least in the games I've been watching.
Pass inside. Ely kicks out to Blaylock. She's going to fire away at another one. Off the mark. Offensive rebound, Henry. And
Young with a great ball fake and penetration to the basket to draw that foul.
Right.
And
this will be her 5th and 6th free throws of the second quarter alone, as picking up her 3rd foul is Freeman. So that's 2 Lady Redhawks now with 3 fouls. As Carly Perkins will check back in for Freeman. Freeman and Cassire with 3 fouls apiece.
T-Birds need to keep this game plan up, and they're going to get the Lady Redhawks in some deep trouble here if they continue to foul at this rate.
And you don't want to pick up your 3rd foul this late into the first half with under 2 minutes to go. Peebles, not that time. A rare miss for the Lady Redhawks in this second quarter. Seems like they've shot very well from downtown.
Yes, it seems like every time we see them, they shoot the ball very well. I think it was either against Timbo or Conway St. Joseph, where they had 11 in the first half.
Yeah, that was against Timbo right here from Center Ridge. They have 5 in this quarter, 6 for the game. As that one doesn't draw iron for Young out of the left corner. Lady Redhawks will take back over.
Not a good shot right there. You need to have a good possession and try to cut this lead down. Now you get the ball back to the Lady Redhawks with a great pass.
Yes, Peebles to DeSalvo. They've had some good connections in this game thus far. That was a good one, but they turn it over.
Could not capitalize. One pass too many. And
Blaylock can't get to that pass. And it's another turnover for Guy Perkins. Carly Perkins, wow, that was a quick substitution. She was just out there about a minute ago as DeSalvo's going to come out and for Perkins in for her. About a 25-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. As we're under a minute to go here in this second quarter. Here's Peebles with it. Near the right wing. Up top it goes. Perkins firing away at a three. Won't go. Rebound. Pulled down by Ely. Here she comes. She's looking to go coast to coast. From the east coast to the west coast from our angle. And she'll be fouled. Earning herself another trip to the line.
Try to cut into this 13-point lead. The last 33.
Briley Hammett, that's her first personal foul. I think it was Hammett that fired the three on the last possession. The Lady T-Birds were talking over in the huddle over near the bench. They had to quickly get out there because here come the Lady Redhawks. Ely with the miss on the free throws. As Peebles is going to run this clock down, 14 seconds left, and hold for this final shot. She's trying to go with that bounce pass again, finding Perkins. And she'll be fouled, count it, and the basket for Addie Peebles with 5.7 seconds left in the second quarter. She comes through with the hoop and the harm.
Peebles went to that play that had been working for him all night, her penetration, dishing it off. But this time, Ely was not going to let that happen this time. Deflected the ball, but Peebles got it back. Took it strong inside the lane to draw the contact and get this three-point play. Well, three-point play opportunity.
And that one goes, striking right back with a hoop in the harm of her own, Jemiah Ely. 0.7 of a second left in this first half. Not how you want to end it if you're Nemo Vista.
And the scoreboard is wrong, and you are right, even though you're non-official. But
There
you're
we go.
right.
Right. Should be
It should be 35.
Right. They're having to calm down the student section over here. That's pretty neat. As I mentioned early in the season, they added those bleachers over there in the end zone, or end zone as I like to call it.
Right.
Pretty neat deal there for the students. Free throws won't go. They still haven't added.
I don't think they're going to.
I mean, it was a three-point play. She got all three, and I had 32, and then I added three.
Right, that's what it should be. You're Josh Moss, we always say, non-official, but you don't mean you're not right.
Right. Well,
just mean we don't matter.
I guess so. I always say we're unofficial. Maybe someday we will be official. I always say one of these days. There we go. There, now they added it. 35-21 on our scoreboard and the scoreboard here at Center Ridge. So both teams headed to the locker room to discuss how they will address the second half. We'll swing it to some more commercials and thank some more of our great sponsors here on Lake Area Sports. And be sure and tune in to our other games going on tonight as Rosebud makes the trek over to Quitman. I always call that a battle line rivalry when those two schools hook up because they're right there on the county line. Also, Shirley boys are playing at 8:30, a couple hours. They'll take on Dardanelle in the finals of the First Service Bank Classic there at Clinton, Yellow Jacket Arena. So just keep it locked here. We'll bring you all the action from Center Ridge, Quitman, and Clinton. So we'll be back here, bring you this second half in about 8 minutes or so. See you on the other side of this break. We'll start here with Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy on the square in Heber Springs.
Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy has been serving the Greers Ferry Lake area since 1976. They are located on the back side of the Court Square in downtown Heber Springs. Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy offers private consultations, Medicare enrollment, and immunizations for pneumonia, flu, COVID, shingles, tetanus, and more. They also test and treat strep and flu. Their staff is committed to providing fast and friendly service. Stop by today to see why Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy is Greers Ferry Lake's #1 independent pharmacy.
Took a 911 about 107 down a back road where the White River runs and the southern sun makes a cousin grow. What I found in those hot mountains
Davis is more than just a hardware store, with 6 locations to serve you in Heber Springs, Greers Ferry, Sherwood, Pea Ridge, Fayetteville, and Centerton. They are your one-stop shop for hardware and home improvement. They are also the home of the Lake Boutique, featuring clothing, footwear, jewelry, accessories, baby items, home decor, and kitchen items. Whether you're building a new home, improving your old one, or needing a gift for yourself or someone else, stop by one of their locations and experience all that they have to offer.
Nobody has sold more Dodge, Chrysler Jeep Ram vehicles than the Landers family. If you're looking for a hassle-free, stress-free buying experience, then Cowboy Dodge, Chrysler Jeep Ram in Clinton is your place to shop. We've got all the trucks you're looking for with brand new V8 Ram trucks starting at just $29,988. If there's a job to be done, we've got the truck for it. Ram 2500, 3500, gas or diesel, crew cab, mega cab, or cabin chassis, we've got all the trucks. Nobody will beat a Cowboy deal on your next Jeep with up to $5,000 off or an available 0% interest. Shop us today. Jeep Gladiator, Wrangler, Grand Cherokee, Wagoneer, it's all in stock and ready to deliver. If you want to pay too much, buy somewhere else. If you want the car deal you've always waited for, Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton is your place to shop. It's quick and easy. Jump online at cowboycdjr.com or give us a call at 501-745-5333. Cowboy up or you'll pay too much.
At Knapp Truss, they specialize in installation and creation of custom wood trusses for your home or business. Knapp Truss utilizes only premier lumber to ensure our products will last. When you come to Knapp Truss, you will have the peace of mind knowing you're receiving the best quality construction for the best price in the area. Knapp Truss staff members have years in the industry and know what it takes to install a quality truss from the start finish. Call Knapp Truss at 870-948-2105 today.
Ivy Physical Therapy in Heber Springs is a proud supporter of the Lake Area athletes. If you or your student athlete are looking to get back in shape or for therapy after an injury, give Ivy Physical Therapy a call at 501-362-8118 or visit ivyphysicaltherapy.com.
Come out, am I the only
Hey folks, Sean Gorham here for Cowboy Chevrolet Buick GMC in Heber Springs, the Lake Area's fastest growing GM dealership, where we make your car buying experience easy and enjoyable. Simply shop cowboycbg.com, where you can pick out your vehicle, get an appraisal, pre-approval, and even purchase from your living room. Every new vehicle purchased comes.
And welcome back here on Lake Area Sports as we're about to get the second half underway here between the Nemo Vista Lady Redhawks and the Guy Perkins Lady Thunderbirds. Nemo Vista with a 14-point lead. This game was tied after the first 8-minute session, 11-all. But a big second quarter, especially from beyond the arc for the Lady Redhawks. They won the second quarter 24-10. Leading the way scoring-wise is Kaylin Garris with 9 points, as well as Camry Eller with 9 points. All of Eller's points coming from downtown. Garris knocked in a 3 as well. As here is Garris. She'll work it. She'll be fouled. Boy, she took a nasty spill there. I think she hit her head, but did you see Ely? She just picked her
up.
Just wow.
Picked up like a good baby.
Exactly. Like she weighed nothing. That was good to see there. Good sportsmanship.
They played a little summer basketball together, I think, on the same team.
Right. Yeah, I figured a lot of these girls have connections through basketball and playing in the summer. That foul was on Kate Henry, her third personal, as Garris goes 2 for 2 from the line there and extends this lead to 16. Or did she? Oh, she missed one, didn't she?
Yeah.
She missed the first one, got the second. There we go. Split at the line then. Here's Guy Perkins with the ball for the first time in this third quarter.
And Blaylock tried another 3 and got fouled on this one.
Right. One of those unspoken rules of basketball, like not trying to hit a 3-0 pitch for a home run, but yeah, she does. That's something you don't want to do, foul three-point shooter from beyond that range. So 3 here for Blaylock, and that's the second personal foul charged to Peebles. 2-2. And nearly got that third one. She misses, though. Went 2 of 3. Here's Peebles. Driving in with the left hand. Switches hands. Spins. Well, there's Kissire wide open there on the left blocker. She was for the moment. Pull-up shot Peebles off the mark. And look who gets the rebound, Kissire.
They still boxing him. Well, they man-to-man right now. But they doing a good job of keeping the ball out of Garris' hands.
Spin move, Garris. There's a good find. There she is right there. Kissire laying it home. They're leaving her open down there in the paint. She makes them pay.
When they leave her to go help, she goes straight to the basket. Exactly what she's supposed to do. Basketball 101.
Right. This ball is going to go near midcourt. Saved there by Glover. Glover with 6 points. Both coming from downtown, or all 6 coming from downtown. Oh, their bank is open here from Center Ridge from the right elbow. Knocking that one down, Allison Branscombe.
Branscombe has done a great job defensively tonight. Now she pitched in on offense.
Indeed. Here's Freeman. I believe she has 3 fouls. Look at there's Kissire again. Good find from Peebles. Peebles shook off her defender, drove baseline. As here's a steal for Blaylock, and she'll lay it home.
A great read there by Blaylock.
She's got 4 in this quarter, all 4 of her team's points. Or, 4 of the 6, I should say. It's 38-27, and a timeout taken while they talk it over in their respective huddles. We will thank another commercial as the old tunes play on. We'll be back here on Lake Area Sports.
At Nap Trust, they specialize in installation and creation of custom wood trusses for your home or business. Nap Trust utilizes only premier lumber to ensure our products will last. When you come to Nap Trust, you will have the peace of mind knowing you're receiving the best quality construction for the best price in the area. Nap Trust staff members have years in the industry and know what it takes to install a quality truss from the start to finish. Call Nap Trust at 870-948-2105 today.
Ivy Physical Therapy in Heber Springs is a proud supporter of the Lake Area athletes. If you or your student athlete are looking to get back in shape or for therapy after an injury, give.
And we're back out of the timeout. 3 timeouts left for Guy Perkins. 3 also left for Nemo Vista. Peebles. As Glover is charged with her first personal foul. Second team foul. Three. Garris. You bet. Kaylin Garris, her second trifecta of this game. And that puts her in double figures with 11. The lead grows back up to 14. Trying to answer back. And does. Glover. 3 triples for her on the night. Back and forth they go. Garris. Almost. Can't get it to go, as I believe she will be charged with the foul. No? Maybe not. Oh, it was on Carly Perkins. I seen Garris reach in there.
Right.
And thought that's what they were going to call, but they did not. They called it on Perkins. Here's Guy Perkins again. Offensive rebound comes down to Ely as they're still fighting for it. Putting up another shot there was Blaylock. And Lady T-Birds come up empty on that trip. 4:44 left here in the third quarter. Here's Garris to Peebles. Peebles working her way in. Out to Eller. Back to Peebles. All the way in. And she's fouled.
Good job there by Peoples. T-Birds good and lazy on moving their feet right there.
Going over the first half scores, forgot to mention those when we came back out of the intermission. Camry Eller had 9 points. Kaylin Garris with 9. Freeman with 6. DeSalvo with 4. Kissire with 2. Peebles with 5. That's for Nemo Vista. For Guy Perkins, Jalicia Young with 5. J.C. Glover with 6. Jemiah Ely with 7. And J.C. Blaylock with 3. As both of those free throws are good for Peebles. And muscling her way in there, Jemiah Ely.
That she did.
9 points now, unofficially for her. Trying to cut this lead down to single digits.
Here's their chance right here. And I would go back for that same exact play that they just ran for Ely. Because they collapsed on her. There'll be people open all over the perimeter and on the opposite side block.
And knocked away there by Peebles. And a jump ball called. Possession arrow favors Guy Perkins. Blaylock will inbound. Now Ely has it. She's going to drive right down the middle. And she finds Branscombe, who banks it home from the left or the right side, excuse me.
Great job by Branscombe. I think we're going to have a warning on Glover for reaching over. So you get one warning for the delay of game. Next time I'm sure it'll be a technical.
Quick 4-0 spurt here for the visitors on the scoreboard. They were down 13 moments ago, now only down 9. They've cut it to single digits. Perkins, yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Knocks down that big triple from the right corner, and she makes it a double-digit lead once again for the home team. 46-34. Good find over there in that right corner. As that shot, I believe, was partially blocked there. Got a tip on it.
They've held Garris in check so far tonight.
Garris finds DeSalvo, finds Peebles. Oh, another good find, man. Them two have got it going on passes and layups on the assist tonight. Couple in that first quarter. They've done a really good job with their chemistry in this one. As it deflects off the Lady T-Birds, Lady Redhawks will have it. There's 2:49 left in this third quarter. 9 seconds on the shot clock as Peebles strikes from within the paint.
These last 2 trips have been big for the Lady Redhawks since they got it down to single digits to Lady Thunderbirds, and now they have pushed it right back up. That's so disheartening.
And it'll be a foul. Charge 2 guy Perkins. Going for the steal was Garris, and that will be that'll be J.C. Glover's second personal foul. Looking at the wrong sheet there.
Well, they gave it to the wrong person. It was Young.
Right.
And he's sitting on 1-1 too, to the scores table. Maybe he said 1-4, but showed 1-1. Strong rebound there by Ely.
Yes, it was. DeSalvo cannot connect on that triple from the left wing. Here on the other end, Lady T-Birds. And a shot tossed up in the lane for Branscombe. It won't go. And Peebles with another board.
Branscombe needs a little more arch on there. Hit that square, as you always say. So he would have fell right forward.
Look at this, the give and go.
Yeah, and drew a foul.
Trying to thread the needle there. Yes, they do draw a foul. As those two right there, DeSalvo and Peebles, a lot of good passes to one another tonight. Really good ball movement. Trying to find her trying to get a backdoor cut and try to get an easy layup there. As DeSalvo will check out. And in for her is that Emily Kissire, I believe. Yes, it is. 1 of 2 goes Peebles. She's 3 for 4 in this quarter. $15-point game. Garris knocking that one away. Able to track it down was Young. As it will be turned over. Perkins finds Eller. And Eller will work it across the timeline. She may go all the way. She will, and she draws the foul. And that's the 4th personal on Kate Henry. Next foul on her will end her night. We'll have to watch it from here on out. Eller rattles home. First shot from the charity stripe.
Somebody had to come out. Miss Henry.
It will be.
Great response there by the Lady Redhawks as the Lady Thunderbirds cut it to 9, and now they have boosted it back up to 16.
They've eclipsed the half-century mark here in the third quarter, up by 16. Was it a lane violation, or?
I think Blaylock came inside the three-point line.
Yep, can't do that. So Eller will have another one here. And she misses that one, goes 1 of 3 from the line. Lady T-Birds need a basket or points of some sort here on this trip to get something going. Already down 16. They won't get it that time as Eller inhales the rebound. And here she goes, getting it across. She's going to drive again, and she can't score that time as the rebound's pulled down by Young. Here she comes now on the other end. And she can't score as Garris was set to take a charge there in the position to take a charge, and she gets the rebound. 35 seconds to go in this third quarter as Garris displays her handles there behind the back and a spin move. Definitely a good thing to have in your arsenal as a point guard, and that's another good thing to have in your arsenal as a point guard. Good passing like that. Good dime there from Garris to Kasier for the deuce.
She loaded them to sleep like they were going to save it for one and then penetrate it and get that long, beautiful bounce pass.
Here's Ely. 3 seconds left. Guy Perkins needs to get a shot off, and they're not going to. As I don't believe Blaylock knew how much time was left. So Lady Redhawks get another big stop there defensively to end the third quarter. And we'll head to the fourth quarter with Nemo Vista leading Guy Perkins in girls action 52-34. We'll be back on Lake Area Sports to bring you the final 8 minutes of regulation after this word. Let's swing it here to Carrie's Hair Shack in Greer's Ferry. And we're back out of the quarter break. Fourth quarter officially underway with that inbounds pass from Peebles to Garris. Here's Garris swinging it over to Perkins. Perkins to Eller. Inside, they work it. Ball loose. Eller comes away with it, and they find Garris, who is fouled by Kate Henry, and I believe that's her fifth personal.
Garris need to get rid of that puck a little bit quicker.
Right.
Go ahead and get it off.
That is her fifth personal, so she'll have to watch the rest of this game from the bench as 5 new ones will come in for the Lady T-Birds. I believe it's all the starters coming back in. Garris at the line. She's only shot 2 free throws in this one. Make it 3 and 4 after this trip. Misses the first one. It was tied 11-all after the first 8 minutes, but since then, it's been a 41-23 run for the Lady Redhawks over the course of the last 2 quarters.
That's attributed to their defense and execution on offense.
Yes.
By moving the ball side to side, penetrating, dishing off to that offside block. Most of the time to the salvo.
Right.
And most of the time Peoples. But Garris has gotten the game here in the second quarter.
And they get
second half.
Right. They get another steal here as Eller gets rid of it to Kasier. Garris thought about the 3, extra pass, driving baseline as Peebles, as Eller misses the shot, and the rebound comes down to Ely. 7:10 left here in this final quarter of regulation. Lady T-Birds trail it by 19, 53-34. Peebles will pick up her 3rd personal foul. Only the 3rd team foul of the second half for Nemo Vista. 7 for Guy Perkins. Lady Redhawks in the bonus here. in this fourth session of play. Here's a shot put up, won't go. Mid-range jumper off the mark for Blaylock, but there is Ely again, bullying her way in and drawing a foul. Second chance opportunity. Oh, actually, is the third or fourth chance because they got a couple offensive rebounds before then, so just keeping the possession alive offensively.
Great job of crashing the boards, and that's what you got to do when you get behind by this deficit. You got to get all the boards, offensive and defensive rebounds, cause turnovers, hit some threes, and hope the Redhawks help you along the way.
And she nets them both. First 2 points for Guy Perkins. It comes a minute and 19 seconds into this fourth quarter. It's going to take a lot more than that, though, to get back into this one. Still a lot of time left, but they're going to have to get some stops defensively here and score quickly. But Lady Redhawks have made that difficult here tonight. Three won't go for Peebles. Eller keeps it alive with an offensive rebound. It ends up in the hands of Garris. Clock will reset. Shot clock will reset, I should say. Eller lost the handle. It still ends up with Garris. Cassire, and it's batted away. Stolen by Young. Ball loose, and unable to score there was Peebles. And Guy Perkins will get it back. Lady Redhawks won the third quarter scoring-wise 17-13 after outscoring the opposition 24-10 in the second quarter.
It's been that monster second quarter been the difference in the ball game. We were tied at the first, and then the third is a 4-point in favor of the Lady Redhawks, but it's been that big second quarter.
Garris no good on the three. Ely the board. Yes, 15 of their 24 come from three-point land in that second quarter. They hit 5 threes. That's what really helped them grow the big lead they took into the locker room and that they've continued to hold here in this second half. Carly Perkins over to Garris. Eller, bounce pass. Oh, look at that. Once again, that might be the best pass she's made tonight right there. Beautiful pass, beautiful execution there. Peebles to Cassire.
No
wow.
good.
Yes.
Knowing your teammates and knowing and trusting they will be what they're supposed to be.
Trying to come through with a basket of her own there was Blaylock. It won't go. Here's Peebles. Cross court. She gets the ball to Garris. Eller. Garris over to the right side to Perkins. Here's a three. Well off the mark there for Cassire. But Eller the board. Another big offensive rebound for her.
Didn't hit any rim. I don't know if the Lady Redhawks realized it. Yes,
5
Garris
seconds.
does.
Right. And here's Garris. She'll get it off in time. It won't go. And Lady T-Birds come away with a rebound. Here's Blaylock leading the break. Swings it over to Branscombe on the right side. 3:52 left in this game. Left in regulation as there's a big three for Glover. Her fourth of the game. She's hit 2 in the first quarter, 1 in the third, and now 1 in the fourth. And it makes our score 55-39. Timeout taken. 3:46 left here in the fourth quarter, excuse me. We'll be back here on LAS to bring you the final minutes of this senior girls game.
FL Davis is more than just a hardware store, with 6 locations to serve you in Heber Springs, Greers Ferry, Sherwood, Pea Ridge, Fayetteville, and Centerton. They are your one-stop shop for hardware and home improvement. They are also the home of the Lake Boutique, featuring clothing, footwear, jewelry, accessories, baby items, home decor.
And we're back out of the timeout. 3:46 left here in regulation as Nemo Vista leads Guy Perkins 55-39. Eller, bounce pass picked off by Ely. Ely will work it across. And it's turned right back over. Peebles there to track it down. And she'll pull the ball out to the right corner. And Nemo Vista can work some clock here. 23 seconds left on the shot clock as Peebles commits the sin of traveling, as our good friend and colleague Josh Moss says. That's another. It used to be a half cent in the pot. Now, because of inflation, it's went up a little bit. So I think it's a whole $1 now. So I'll have to add that to the pot there. Able to get her on rebound was Glover there. She fell to the floor, but it stays with Guy Perkins.
Yeah, great job of following her shot. She'll shoot another.
And won't go. Ely, another rebound. Putback is off the mark. Peebles finds the rebound. There's a notice there at Guy Perkins. They just recently named the court after the godfather himself, John Hutchcraft. Notice they put his name down on the floor now, so great honor for him, the winningest coach in Arkansas high school basketball history. Here's Eller. Won't go. I seen where they had like all his memorabilia on display through the years. All his rings were laid out. It's a pretty neat deal. Seen pictures of it on Facebook. Pretty cool thing there.
Arkansas Sports Hall of Famer.
That's right. Coached in a McDonald's All-American game. I mean, that was recently. That was, within the last 5 years or so. Pretty neat deal.
And Ashley Hutchcraft is doing great things for the Lady Wampus Cats.
Yes. They, Chloe Clardy is heading to the defending national champions, Stanford. She recently signed her letter of intent to play there. I knew she was going to a Division I school, just didn't know which one, and she chooses a great program there in Stanford.
Not only you got to be a great player to play for the Cardinal,
mm-hmm.
you also have to be great academically,
right,
to get into Stanford.
And she is that.
They don't let any old blow Joe go to Stanford.
Right. Free throw won't go for Garris. Keeps our score at 55-39 as the foul was charged to Blaylock, her third personal. Here the Lady T-Birds again with the ball. And jump ball will be called. It'll stay with the visitors. As for the second straight season, the Lady T-Birds have a new coach.
Yes, it's a brother-sister act.
Right. That it is.
At Guy Perkins. It's a family affair.
Right. That's very unique. You don't see that very often, hardly ever. .126 left in this game. 55-39. Lady Redhawks are about to pick up their first win in 1A4 league play. Lady T-Birds will suffer their first loss in conference action. Both teams will be 1-1 as they walk off the floor in the 1A4. Here's Peebles, pull up three. Won't go with 2 seconds left on the shot clock. And Nemo gets it right back.
Quick hands by Garris.
19-second differential between shot clock and game clock. And picking off the steal there was Glover. Here's Ely. Attacks down the middle. Won't go. And with 30 seconds left, Nemo Vista can dribble the rest of the way out. And I believe that's what they'll do. Big win here for the Lady Redhawks after they dropped their conference opener on the road at Morrilton at Sacred Heart, but they bounced back here tonight and finished the week 1-1. That first conference victory always feels good when you get that first one under your belt And they do here tonight as Garris hands the ball off to the official with a couple seconds left. So, and there's the final buzzer. Your final, Nemo Vista 55, Guy Perkins 39. Lady Redhawks will roll to 7-4 on the season, 1-1 in conference. For Guy Perkins, they will fall to 5-4 overall, 1-1 in the 1A4. Work on getting these numbers here too.
Yes, as you were saying about the big win, they let one slip away in Martin on Tuesday night, and you have to defend home court. You could not afford to go down 0-2 in your first two conference games, and one of them being at home. You had to get back on track, and they did that tonight. Now they can set their sights on next week's, which I don't know if they have any conference games next week in the 1A4.
I think they're off. I feel like Wonderview will play, but I think it's a non-conference game they play. So
you go into Thanksgiving, evening your conference record up, and when you come out after all that turkey and dressing and ham and what have you, you can get reset and try to go on a run here, because these conference games going to matter when it comes time to seeding for district tournament. And then what you do in the district tournament, get you your seeding for the regional tournament. And what you do in the regional tournament, get you your seeding for the state tournament. And that's what's most important, to get a good draw and try to make a long run.
That's right. You want to get the top two spots, the conference champion and runner-up, punch their tickets to that regional tournament automatically. It doesn't matter if they lose. They're already locked in to the district semifinals at least, but you do at least guarantee yourself another week there. So you want to try your best to get one of those two spots. Obviously, you want to be conference champions, but conference runner-up will guarantee you another week. And, hey, you win that first game of region, which I've always said is the toughest game of the year, because that's where it all comes down to right there. Either you'll play on for another week or your season ends with a loss there. So going over some post-game numbers here for Guy Perkins, they had a duo of double-figure scores. J.C. Glover with 12 points on 4 three-pointers. All her points coming from beyond the arc. 11 points for Jemiah Ely, 7 for J.C. Blaylock, 5 for Jalicia Young, and 4 for Allison Branscombe. For Nemo Vista, leading the way, who else but KK Garris with 14. She's carried the torch night in and night out for this team offensively, as she's looking to possibly continue her basketball career for another 4 years at a university. Has a few offers come her way already. She had 14, led a trio of double-figure scorers. Camry Eller followed close behind with 10. Addie Peebles chipped in with 10 herself. 8 points for Emily Cassire, 6 for Kylie Freeman, 4 for Isabella DeSalvo, and 3 for Carly Perkins. Again, that is unofficial, as we were tied 11-all after the first quarter. But after that first quarter, Nemo Vista found new life over the next 3 quarters and went on a 44-28 run, and they win by 16 tonight. So we're going to close the book on that game and turn our focus to this senior boys game. Should be a good one. 2 teams with winning records, one with a conference win already to their credit, and the other team looking for their first conference win. So we'll swing it to some commercials here, thank some sponsors, and be back to bring you this senior boys game on Lake Area Sports.
Nobody has sold more Dodge, Chrysler Jeep Ram vehicles than the Landers family. If you're looking for a hassle-free, stress-free buying experience, then Cowboy Dodge, Chrysler Jeep Ram Clint is your place to shop. We've got all the trucks you're looking for, with brand new V8 Ram trucks starting at just $29,988. If there's a job to be done, we've got the truck for it. Ram 2500, 3500, gas or diesel, crew cab, mega cab, or cab and chassis, we've got all the trucks. Nobody will beat a Cowboy deal on your next Jeep with up to $5,000 off or an available 0% interest. Shop us today. Jeep Gladiator, Wrangler, Grand Cherokee, Wagoneer. It's all in stock and ready to deliver. If you want to pay too much, buy somewhere else. If you want the car deal you've always waited for, Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton is your place to shop. It's quick and easy. Jump online at cowboycdjr.com or give us a call at 501-745-5333. Cowboy up or you'll pay too much.
At Knapp Truss, they specialize in installation and creation of custom wood trusses for your home or business. Knapp Truss utilizes only premier lumber to ensure our products will last. When you come to Knapp Truss, you will have the peace of mind knowing you're receiving the best quality construction for the best price in the area. Knapp Truss staff members have years in the industry and know what it takes to install a quality truss from the start to finish. Call Knapp Truss at 870-948-2105 today.
Ivy Physical Therapy in Heber Springs is a proud supporter of the Lake Area athletes. If you or your student athlete are looking to get back in shape or for therapy after an injury, give Ivy Physical Therapy a call at 501-362-8118 or visit ivyphysicaltherapy.com.
Come out, am I the only living soul around? Need to believe you could hold me down, 'cause I'm in need of something good right now.
And welcome back here on Lake Area Sports as we're about to bring you this senior boys matchup between Nemo Vista and Guy Perkins. Under a minute to go before we get this one underway as Nemo Vista comes in with a 7-4 record, 0-1 in conference, dropped their conference opener on the road earlier this week at Morrilton to Sacred Heart. Guy Perkins, they're 7-2 overall on the young campaign. 1-0 in conference with the big win over the Arkansas School for the Deaf Leopards. Pretty interesting there. So we'll have a starting lineups coming up here for you. As that first game, victorious there were the Lady Redhawks by a big margin. They pick up their first conference win of the season and hand the Lady Thunderbirds their first league loss. That guy sounds great on the PA. Yep. All right, there are your starting lineups. 4-guy Perkins, number 3, Corey Terrell. Number 5, Ashton Ely. Number 22, Sebastian Ely. Number 24, Aaron Passmore. Number 30, Colin Fisher. For Nemo Vista, number 3, Caleb Freeman. Number 10, Jude Condre. Number 11, Patrick Perry. Number 22, Braden Hill. And number 30, Jax Andrews. In Nemo Vista 7-4 overall, 0-1 in conference. Nemo Vista 7-2, 1-0 in the 1A4. So both teams combined for a 14-6 record. That's pretty solid. Two good teams right here, and they're both Lake Area sports schools. As Ely and Perry will meet in the middle. And here we go. We're off, and the Red Hawks control the tip.
And the T-Birds start off man-to-man.
Absolutely, man-to-man. And Freeman's going to fire away to 3 off the mark. It goes to the left side. Rebound comes down to Sebastian Ely. Here's Ashton Ely now. Over to Corey Terrell. Aaron Passmore. Spin move. Fakes on the shot. Over the left side. 3 on the way. Off the mark for Fisher. Offensive rebound, however, for Terrell. Works his way in, and he's called for the travel. Big season for the T-Birds in 2022. They made a run all the way to the semifinal round of the Class 1A state tournament at Morrilton. And they bring a lot of players back from that semifinal run. And here they are with a 7-2 record. 7 wins in their first 9 games. A block leads to a basket for Sebastian Ely. He gets the T-Birds on the board first. Great move.
Sebastian Ely used that wide, strong body to shield that ball off. I always press that every time I see that move. You got to use what the good Lord gave you. Use that body to shield that ball off. Keep that defender off of you. You can draw a foul and get an easy layup.
Right. That free throw halfway down rattles out as the foul was charged to number 30, Jax Andrews. Here's a pull-up shot for Hill, and it rolls out for him, but there to clean it up, Patrick Perry.
Perry again on the move, and the ball was in the air. Get that inside position on Ely to tap it back in.
A stat sheet stuffer in the points, rebounds, and blocks category, as there is a big charge drawn for Nemo Vista. Foul charge to Passmore, his first team foul for the T-Birds. Andrews over to Condre.
And Condre was the one who drew the charge.
Right. And a 10-second count. Wow. And it comes a minute and a half gone by in this first quarter.
He actually got 11. He got an extra second. There's 24 seconds on the shot clock.
Right. That is something the officials can go by now. And I read that is what they can go by now when they go over the rules there for the shot clock. They can go for that instead of using, the hand motion like they usually do, which they can still use, but they also have the clock now, their benefit. Here's a pass quickly from Perry up to Hill. He draws the defender in the air, and he scores.
With the old-fashioned ball fake.
I'll tell you, I watched some Jordan ball fakes on YouTube last night. It was pretty sweet. That three won't go for Ashton Ely. Tries to save it out of bounds. Throws the ball way up in the air near the rafters. Michael Jordan would get that ball and he'd palm it with one hand. And, man, so many defenders he'd get in the air with that move. Either right in the paint to go up for a shot right around the free throw line area, or he'd fake on a three. Pretty sweet. As there is Condre with the basket.
Great pass there by Perry.
Quick 4 points here for the Redhawks, gives them a 2-point lead. As the rebound.
Ashton Ely needs to go off glass on that shot.
Rebound to Andrews. Thought he was going to take it coast to coast. It winds up in the hands of Perry. Fakes on the three. Condre.
Drug it.
Right. He was trying to hit Perry there with a no-look pass to the left side so he could score from in close, but it's turned over.
He was open. It was a great idea. He just drugged the foot right before he did it.
6-2 our score.
What a pass.
And he scores through the contact. Ely, his second straight three-point play opportunity. Missed the free throw on his last chance to pick up the old-fashioned three, but here he is again back at the line.
Colin Fisher thread the needle on that pass. He hit
did.
Sebastian Ely right there on the 2-2.
He did. Freeman the foul. His first personal second-team foul as Ely gets them all. And cuts the deficit down to 1. It was 4, now 1. Here's Perry quickly. And he draws the hoop in the harm. He is fired up after drawing that foul and laying it in.
Ely came out there to pick up Perry, and Perry just went right around him again. Used one of Sebastian's old trick back on him. Used that body to shield him off to hit the layup and draw the contact.
And he got them all. He finishes the old-fashioned three-point play. It's back up to a 4-point lead, 9-5. 5 minutes to go here in this opening quarter play. Redhawks looking for their first conference win. T-Birds looking for their second. Three on the way for Passmore. The lefty won't go. Offensive rebound for Terrell. He can't finish, and another board comes down to Fisher, and the third time's the charm for the T-Birds. Fisher good on that putback. Cuts it down to a one-possession game. Here's Bess out of the left corner. It's good. Kelby Bess with the triple from the left side.
Here come the T-Birds right back at them.
Yes. And they score. Jumper courtesy of Ashton Ely. His first 2 points. This is expected out of these two teams. They like to go right at one another, or their opponents especially, of course. As Passmore will be charged with his second personal foul, and looks like Will Beard will check in for him.
And that was a bad spot for the T-Birds. It was going to be Sebastian either with his second or Aaron Passmore with his second. Either way, it's bad news this early in the contest.
First one's good for Perry.
We're not quite 4 minutes in. You got to play clean. You got to be aggressive. You got to play defense. I mean, to play defense, you're going to foul.
Right.
You got to make. You're going to make omelets. You got to have to crack some eggs.
Exactly.
But you got to watch yourself. You don't want to get in foul trouble this early in the game.
Absolutely. 14-9. We've reached the halfway point of this first quarter. Redhawks in possession of a 5-point lead.
Oh,
Beard.
Dangerous.
Right. Trying to get rid of it. He does. Shot missed. Nemo Vista comes away with it. Perry getting it across midcourt. Up ahead. Bess stops in his tracks. Can't get it to go.
For some reason, that spot is down there slick all the time.
Here's Ashton Ely on the other end, and he'll be called for the offensive foul. Drawing the charge there, Jude Condre. Or no, that actually was
Andrews.
Andrews, yes. Jax Andrews drawing the charge. First personal on Ashton Ely, fourth team foul. Redhawks are 3 away from the bonus with 3:20 left in the first quarter. No-look pass. Condre won't go.
Fisher.
Rebound to Fisher. Here's Ely. Ely shakes off the defender. Passes over the right corner to Terrell. 3 doesn't draw iron. Here comes Bess. Bess looks to get rid of it. Oh, it's picked off by Ashton Ely, and he skies up for 2. Great steal and a quick finish. Both teams now double digits on the scoreboard. 1 possession game, 14-11.
This game got a quick pace to it.
Bess tries to hang through the air and make an acrobatic move after faking on the 3. Here's Ely again. And it's deflected and stolen away by Condre. He gets it in the hands of Perry.
Too many white shirts in between that pass.
Perry works his way in and gets the roll on the lay-in. He's got 9 unofficially. 9 of the team's 16.
Terrell's out of control right there.
Up ahead to Hill. Hill.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
Ball fake, stepping up and under.
That's a second time he scored like that. All 4 of his points have come off of those fakes like that.
We've been talking about the ball fakes in this young season. It's an off start. More kids need to do it.
Indeed, I agree. I've always told kids through the years, believe in that pump fake. You never know what could happen. You could draw a foul. You catch your defender off guard. It could do a lot for you. As looks like Coach Thomas will take the timeout. We will take it with him. 1:39 left in the first quarter. Nemo Vista leads Guy Perkins here at home, 18-11. We'll take timeout and be right back on Lake Area Sports in just a moment. And we've returned out of the timeout, taken by Nemo Vista. They lead 18-11 here over Guy Perkins. Hill with the ball. Spot up 3 for Perry. Won't go. Rebounded there by Ashton Ely. He'll work it into the front court. Pass over the left corner to Beard. Beard came in for Passmore as he's over on the bench with 2 fouls earlier in this quarter. Sebastian Ely over to Terrell. 3. Won't go. Off the mark. Perry quick up ahead to Bess, and it's deflected. Or no, they're going to say it's going to go to the T-Birds. Wow. And Perry pats his chest and says, that's on me. I shouldn't have made a tough pass like that. He took responsibility for the turnover. Pull up 3 off the dribble for Beard, off the mark. Offensive rebound, however, Sebastian Ely. So he can't get that one to fall through. 38 seconds left here, about a 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Andrews now back over to Perry. He's going to wind this clock down a little bit more.
T-Birds then went to a 2-1-2 matchup zone.
Right. 9 seconds now left on the shot clock. Pass over the left side to Perry. Perry receives a screen from Bess. Muscles his way in. Can't score. Bess trying to get the offensive rebound. And he will be charged for the foul, I do believe. And he will.
And the Redhawks went to the old 4 corners. Old Dean Smith.
Right.
Offense to run the clock down and take that last shot. They got it. They got the shot they wanted. Perry he leaned in a little bit, threw a shot off. He went straight up and down.
Freeman in the game as well as Dalton Bennett. Last second shot for Guy Perkins. It's off the mark for Terrell on the long distance three. As now we're back to the oldies again. He's switching it up on us down there.
The DJ's having a great night.
Indeed. All right, let's take another commercial break here. Let's lead it off with Calico Trailers out of Quitman as Nemo Vista leads Guy Perkins here from Center Ridge, 18-11. Second quarter coming up in a bit.
FL Davis is more than just a hardware store, with 6 locations to serve you in Heber Springs, Greers Ferry, Sherwood, Pea Ridge, Fayetteville, and Centerton. They are your one-stop shop for hardware and home improvement. They are also the home of the Lake Boutique, featuring clothing, footwear, jewelry, accessories, baby items, home decor, and kitchen items. Whether you're building a new home, improving your old one, or needing a gift for yourself or someone else, stop by one of their locations and experience all that they have to offer.
Nobody has sold more Dodge, Chrysler Jeep Ram vehicles than the Landers family. If you're looking for a hassle-free, stress-free buying experience.
And we're back underway here with the second quarter as the Red Hawks lead the T-Birds 18-11 in this 1A4 conference matchup. 3 for Passmore, and he scores right out of the gate here in the second quarter. He has 2 fouls. He had to sit much of the first quarter, but here he is back in the game.
Great adjustment there by Coach Godden. That corner three's been open, been thorough shooting it. He put Passmore down there, and Passmore knocked it down.
It was a 7-point game. Now it's a 4-point game. Here's a shot that won't go for Hill. Here come the T-Birds again. Passmore, floater, off the mark, but it'll stay with GP.
Red Hawks couldn't corral that rebound, but you got to get those rebounds. When you got 3 guys to 1, you got to somehow get that board.
Here's Sebastian Ely over to Ashton Ely. His three is good. 2 big threes out of the second quarter gate for Guy Perkins, and it's a 1-point game.
T-Birds applying the pressure. Red Hawks go through it like hot butter and got an easy layup. Condry.
Yes. 4 points for him. 1 possession lead here for Nemo Vista as Beard trying to come through with a 3 there. Not that time. Perry working it over the left side, receives the screen from Andrews. Works his way in, tries to finish with the left-hand finger roll. It won't go.
Great outlet pass by.
Woo! That one bounced.
Finger roll.
Bounced and bounced and bounced. Finally laid through the net there for Ashton Ely. He skies up and scores. That's 5 for him this quarter, 9 for the game. That's back down to a 1-point game in favor of the Red Hawks. Perry over in the left corner. 3. Off the mark for Freeman.
Good call there by the official. The rebound by Hill, and he took steps as soon as he got the rebound.
And Hill will check out. He'll take a breather. Coming in for him, Kelby Bess. Nemo Vista led after the first 8 minutes, 18-11, but the T-Birds have struck back with an 8-2 run and only trail by 1 here. They can take the lead on this possession.
Ooh, dangerous pass.
Here's a pull-up shot. It's been his quarter. That was Ely with the miss. He's got 5.
Fisher keeping it alive, and he'll be rewarded.
5 of the 8 points for Ashton Ely. Sebastian Ely was able to keep it alive, and a jump ball called. We're going the other way.
T-Birds have took control of the boards here in the second quarter.
It's been a case of cardiac T-Birds to get this season started as they defeated Nevada by 1 point, 55-54. In their very next game, they held off Concord 71-69, And they fell short to East End 76-75 as Patrick Perry scores there from in close.
With a drop step reverse layup.
So 3 pretty close games, 1-possession games for Guy Perkins. They know what it's like to play in these close games early on. And there's a good stick back for Will Beard off the 3-point miss.
They are killing them on the boards right now. The Red Hawks are going to have to correct that. T-Bird's in the 2-3 zone.
Hill up top to Andrews, back to Hill. Back to Andrews. Now over the left side to Condre. Perry out to Andrews. Fakes on the pass. Swings it back left side. Inside to Bess, and he finishes.
With the double pump layup.
Yes.
Great find. A better cut.
They continue to exchange baskets here over these last few possessions. Passmore won't go. He already has hit a 3 to start the second quarter. Another 3-point miss, that one from Beard. Look at Ashton Ely. The T-Birds are going to get another chance. Here he is from the corner 3. It's good from the right side.
The T-Birds are just flat foot outworking the Red Hawks right now. But Patrick Perry with the long pass like Kevin Love does for the Cavs.
26-24. Was that him with a basket there? Did he pass it?
He passed it.
Who had the basket? Was it
I think it was Hill.
Okay, gotcha. Just making sure.
A nice ball fake.
Tightly contested second quarter here between these two teams. Heat check, and he got it. Ashton Ely, third 3 of this quarter, and a timeout will be taken.
Good timeout right there because the T-Birds are rolling. They got that ball movement going, and they are in rhythm.
And they take the lead, 27-26 on that big triple. That is unofficially 15 points for Ashton Ely, 15 of his team's 27. Timeout taken. You know the drill. Let's take it with him. Here's Cutting Edge Welding out of Quitman.
At Knapp Truss, they specialize in installation and creation of custom wood trusses for your home or business. Knapp Truss utilizes only premier lumber to ensure our products will last. When you come to Knapp Truss, you will have the peace of mind knowing you're receiving the best quality construction for the best price in the area. Knapp Truss staff members have years.
And we're back out of the quick timeout. 4 timeouts left for Nemo Vista, 4 left for Guy Perkins. As here's Bess, and he'll be called for the travel.
Yeah. Just a little bit. Change pivots on them. Good call by the official.
And GP will take back over here. Leading 27-26. Big second quarter here, big second session for Ashton Ely. He's got 11 points over these first 5.5 minutes of the second quarter. Here's a steal for Nemo Vista. Condre out to Perry. Wide open 3. It doesn't go as Ely tries to go for the board, and they call foul on the Red Hawks. It'll be on Bess, his second personal, 4th team foul. A lot of physicality there.
Yeah, 2 teams going hard after that orange peel.
Terrell hands off to Fisher, who gets it to Ashton Ely. He has the hot hand. Sebastian Ely spotting up for 3, fakes. Here's Terrell again.
Keep it moving. You got to keep that ball moving.
15 seconds left on the shot clock. Here's a pull-up 3. No good for Ely.
Good defense there by the Red Hawks.
It was. Hill looks to get rid of it. He does to Andrews. Andrews now looks. Pass it over the right side.
There he is.
Right, yeah, they were trying to get into Perry. They had a chance there going against Sebastian Ely down low.
He had him again.
Yes, he had that inside position established. 4 seconds on the shot clock, and the T-Birds force a turnover. A walk called there.
Tremendous defense by both teams on these last 2 possessions. After we've seen both teams go up and down and scoring like crazy, they battened down the hatches and played some tough defense right there.
Absolutely.
And we're getting the ref was talking. I don't know, was it Perry or Ely or both? But he got his message across. He's not having it.
1:19 left here in this first half. Been a highly competitive, highly physical second quarter. A tale of 2 quarters, especially for Guy Perkins. 2 players hit the deck there as the 3 goes for Ely. His hot streak continues. 4 threes in this quarter, 14 points in this session.
Nemo, Guy Perkins, battle roll. What a steal by Fisher.
Yes, it was.
He's looking for help with this ball handling here.
That was a 2, they called it, not a 3, I suppose.
Yeah, on Ely.
Right.
Yeah.
It was close. He does still have 13 points, as there's a 15-second differential between the 2 clocks. Here's a pull-up shot for Terrell, and it goes. His first basket. And the T-Birds find themselves with a 5-point lead. But here are the Red Hawks with a chance to cut into this deficit. They can hold for the final shot.
Yeah, Perry need to take this.
Here is Perry. 5 seconds. Screen from Bess. Muscles his way in and draws the foul with 1.9 left in the half.
But it's on the floor.
Right.
But that's
5 or 6. I suppose 5. 5 team fouls for Guy Perkins.
Yes.
Second charge to Ely, Sebastian Ely. And that would have counted had it gone. He just got it off before the clock hit 00 up there. But he misses the shot. And what's going on here?
And like you said, it's a monster second quarter by the T-Birds.
It was. It was 18-11 after the first quarter. Nemo Vista led it here at home as they're telling them
to shut it up.
Right, straighten it up. And
no more talking. No more talking to one another. Keep it quiet.
Right. The T-Birds cap off the second quarter with a 20-8 run. As they were trailing by 7, they lead by 5 now. After the first 8 minutes, they trailed by 7, and they'll go in the locker room with a 5-point lead. So we'll swing it to some commercials here. Thanks some sponsors during this halftime intermission. Give us a chance to stretch and get a drink. We'll be back to bring you this second half of this exciting 1A4 boys conference game on Lake Area Sports.
Ivy Physical Therapy in Heber Springs is a proud supporter of the Lake Area athletes. If you or your student athlete are looking to get back in shape or for therapy after an injury, give Ivy Physical Therapy a call at 501-362-8118 or visit ivyphysicaltherapy.com.
I
Hey folks, Sean Gorham here for Cowboy Chevrolet Buick GMC in Heber Springs, the Lake area's fastest growing GM dealership, where we make your car buying experience easy and enjoyable. Simply shop cowboycbg.com, where you can pick out your vehicle, get an appraisal, pre-approval, and even purchase from your living room. Every new vehicle purchased comes with a complimentary 7-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, and we deliver anywhere in the state. The service don't stop there. We also have a state-of-the-art service facility and collision repair center. So for all your automotive needs, come see us at Cowboy Chevrolet Buick GMC in Heber Springs.
At American Safeguard Insurance, you get an actual human being just down the street to get advice on the confusing world of insurance. There's no need to shop around every time your insurance company tries to raise rates. You can relax and let us do it for you. Having a choice is a big deal, and when insurance companies compete, you save money. One of the most important benefits is we actually monitor your premium for rate increases. If we notice a rate increase, we reshop your premium to ensure the best rate. And when the time comes to use your insurance, and we hope it doesn't, you have a friend to help guide you during one of the most stressful times of your life. All your needs under one roof, from vehicle to life insurance, and everything in between. We protect it all.
You know, growing up and watching my dad do business, he always instilled in me to make sure you support your local communities and your state. That's why at Red River we've made it our mission to be involved, like the Arkansas Food Bank or the Heber Springs firework on the 4th of July or just the local school district. We do everything we can to plug in and give back in our communities. That's why we want you, the next time you're looking for a new Ram, Dodge, Chrysler, and Jeep, to make that beautiful drive to Heber Springs during this Black Friday sales event.
Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy has been serving the Greers Ferry Lake area since 1976. They are located on the back side of the Court Square in downtown Heber Springs. Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy offers private consultations, Medicare enrollment, and immunizations for pneumonia, flu, COVID, shingles, tetanus, and more. They also test and treat strep and flu. Their staff is committed to providing fast and friendly service. Stop by today to see why Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy is Greers Ferry Lake's #1 independent pharmacy.
Took a 911 about 107 down a back road, where the White River runs and the southern sun makes a cousin grow. And what I found in those hot mountains I ain't ever seen. It sure does feel like it's sitting on top of the world to me. Gotta get down to Arkansas.
F.L. Davis is more than just a hardware store, with 6 locations to serve you in Heber Springs, Greers Ferry, Sherwood, Pea Ridge, Fayetteville, and Centerton. They are your one-stop shop for hardware and home improvement. They are also the home of the Lake Boutique, featuring clothing, footwear, jewelry, accessories, baby items, home decor, and kitchen items. Whether you're building a new home, improving your old one, or needing a gift for yourself or someone.
And welcome back here on Lake Area Sports. About to get the second half underway here between Guy Perkins and Nemo Vista in 1A4 Conference Boys action. As Guy Perkins with a 5-point lead, they'll start with a basketball first. Possession arrow favors them. Big second quarter run for the T-Birds. 20-8. They outscored the Red Hawks in this Battle of the Birds. Here's Ashton Ely, big first half for him. 17 points he fired in, including 13 in the second quarter. As I'll give you these scoring updates here. For Guy Perkins, Ashton Ely, 17 points. Sebastian Ely with 5. 3 for Aaron Passmore. 2 for Colin Fisher. 2 for Will Beard. And 2 for Corey Terrell. For Nemo Vista, 11 for Patrick Perry. 6 for Braden Hill. 5 for Kelby Bess. And 4 for Jude Condre. Here's Andrews, a pull-up 3, and it goes. And that's how we'll get the second half started with a big 3 for Jax Andrews.
Much needed. Need to get some production from beyond Perry.
Perry, the only Red Hawk in double figures, as there's Ely striking right back with the deuce. 33-29 as score update. Not sure the exact score, but we do know Quitman Lady Bulldogs were victorious in a large margin over the Lady Ramblers of Rosebud. Rosebud making the trek over to Bulldog Complex. Those two schools usually play one another. There's a nice turnaround shot for Kelby Best. Those two schools usually play early on against one another.
And that's how you attack that 2-3 zone right there in that high post area. The high post in the corners.
And answering right back, who else but Ashton Ely, and he holds that 3 up, letting everyone know that was indeed a trifecta. 20 now for him and counting. 36-31. Both teams picking right up where they left off in that first half.
Both coaches doing a good job at changing up their defenses, trying to throw the offenses off. When the offense get in rhythm and get rolling, they'll switch that defense up, just try to give them a different look, try to change things up. But both of these offenses have been executing at a high rate.
Here are the T-Birds after the turnover for the Red Hawks. Pass inside, Sebastian Ely. Oh, look at that. Wanted to go one way, went the other. That you could count that as a fake, I do. He was trying to go one way, went the other, and he scores.
Great post move down there.
He's got 9 now. He's flirting with double figures here in this one. 3 offline for Freeman. Ashton Ely the board. And here he is with the ball. Pull up 3 from the left side. Won't go. That would have been his 5th 3 of the game.
Needed to make that extra pass. He needed to pass that ball to pass more in that corner.
And there's a rare miss from Perry inside, unable to finish it off. As there's a good stop there defensively to prevent 2 points.
By Andrews.
Right, Andrews knocked it away from Ely there right at the end. As Guy Perkins will maintain possession of the basketball.
Great basketball all the way around on that stint.
Passmore no good on the triple.
Passmore got the rebound, get that going, outlet to Ely, and Ely thought he had a clear layup until Andrews came and knocked it away. Great basketball.
And here's Ely, Ashton Ely. He'll turn it over quickly up ahead to Hill on the other end, and he scores. And they'll count the basket.
Sebastian Ely almost injured himself right there. Need to go ahead and let that go.
Right.
My guy's finger caught up into the net. Just let that ball go in there and take it out, and let's fight another day. Bad foul there by Freeman.
Indeed, it was. Going for the reach in out that left corner.
It looks so tantalizing with that big orange peel just floating in the air.
Inbound pass up top to Ely. Fresh shot clock here for the T-Birds. As offensive foul will be called on Terrell. Going the other way.
Freeman pulled the chair out from under him and got the call.
First foul for Terrell. Nemo Vista will take back over here, trailing by 5 in front of the home crowd. 38-33. Tensions were high at the end of the first half. Official had to draw both teams to the middle and said, we just we can't have this. We got to play. Let's play clean and do it the right way.
Well, you can, if you're out there, the officials can hear the conversation they got going back and forth. He didn't want that to escalate.
Right.
They were not close to doing something. He's putting something out before it gets started.
Right. Well, I mean, every conference game is huge. I mean, when it comes down to the wire, they all count. They all matter when it comes to seeding. And we mentioned it earlier. You want one of those first 2 spots. It guarantees you a lock-in to the regional tournament.
And it's a crucial game for the Red Hawks after dropping the first one.
Right. And Perry buries that 3 and cuts it to 2. Big 3 for Patrick Perry, his first of this contest.
And just be a great feather in the hat of the T-Birds to get this road win over here in Center Ridge.
They would go up 2-0. That would drop the Red Hawks to 0-2, but that big 3 from Perry, Red Hawks are trying to do something about this, cut some more into this lead. As there's a nice pull-up shot right behind the free throw line, 17-footer good for Sebastian Ely. 6 points for him in this third quarter. 40-36, our score. Timeout taken. Let's thank another sponsor here. Here's Sonic Out Equipment.
Nobody has sold more Dodge, Chrysler Jeep Ram vehicles than the Landers family. If you're looking for a hassle-free, stress-free buying experience, then Cowboy Dodge, Chrysler Jeep Ram & Clint is your place to shop. We've got all the trucks you're looking for with brand new V8 Ram trucks starting at just $29,988.
And we have returned out of the timeout taken by Nemo Vista. They have 4 left, 3 for Guy Perkins. 4-point game. Here's a bounce pass into Bess. Can't score, but Perry does on the cleanup putback.
Good job by Perry getting that inside position and continuing to work.
That's 16 points unofficially for him, as he averages well over 20 a game. I would say he has in the games we've covered anyways.
Hill with the steal.
And here he is around the left wing, gives it up to Freeman. Pass goes through the hands of Bess, and it's turned over. Quick pass up ahead. He saves it, able to save it, and they get 2 out of it. What a save by Ashton Ely to Corey Terrell for the 2.
He got the job done. It wasn't the prettiest, but
wow,
that's all that matters.
Saving a near turnover, and they turn into 2 right there at the basket. And they pick off another steal. Quickly up ahead, outlet pass to Ashton Ely, and a foul to the Red Hawks. Andrews picking up the foul, his second personal. Second team foul, as we've only had a combined 3 fouls committed over these first 5.5 minutes of this third quarter.
And it's been action-packed, too. I mean, it's not like we hadn't had contact.
Right.
Been a great job of officiating. And a great job by the players. He told them to shut it up, and they have obeyed his command. And we rolling on with a good basketball game that's going to go down to the wire, it looks like.
Absolutely. As our
DJ's
back at it again. A little break in the action. Yeah, it's not like at a Grizzlies game where they play while the game's going on. I went to a preseason game not too long ago, and they were playing some old, I'm talking 50s, 60s tracks. Like, since that is the birthplace of rock and roll, it makes sense, I suppose.
Yeah.
They play the older music.
I like the effort putting into getting this 4.
Yeah. Whole cleanup crew out there, 3 or 4 there for GP. Official getting in on it, too. All right. We're good to go. We got the thumbs up. And here we go. Guy Perkins with the basketball. 2:27 left in this third quarter. They lead by 4. Good spin move, shot in the lane. He continues his hot knot. Ashton Ely.
Beautiful move.
22 points. He has half of his team's offensive production. 22 of the 44. And it's stolen away, nearly stolen away, I should say, there by Passmore. Good read on it. And it is stolen away.
And the official goes down.
Right, look out there. As Ely will be fouled on the 3. Ashton Ely heading to the line for 3. Wow.
This game is going the way Guy Perkins wants to play the game, too.
Right.
Topsy-turvy, up and down, ball flying everywhere. Hutchcraft would be proud.
Absolutely. I would not be surprised if he's here in attendance. Would not be surprised. He called that foul on Kelby Best, his 3rd personal. It's the first one sinks through the net for Ashton Ely. 23 and counting now for him. Misses that second one. As checking into the game will be number 10, Jude Condre for Caleb Freeman. Ely here with his 3rd free throw. And he got it, 2 for 3. He goes on that trip, the trek to the charity stripe. 46-38, 1:52 left in this 3rd session. Nemo Vista in danger of falling behind double digits. They need points here.
Bad. Got to find a way to get Perry the ball unless this goes down.
Andrews with the spot up 3 off the bounce pass from Condre off the mark. Sebastian Ely with it. Hands off to Ashton Ely now. Now over to Terrell. Terrell up top to Fisher. He finds Passmore. Passmore spins, loses the handle, gets it back and scores quickly.
And they are getting to a lot of 50-50 balls. It's more like 75-25 balls tonight in the favor of Guy Perkins.
Now it is a 10-point lead for the visitors on the scoreboard as they're 2 points away from that half-century mark. Under a minute left in this third quarter. Again, Nemo Vista in need of a basket. Nearly getting away, or he did.
He got away with the ball, but he threw it away.
Condre, yes.
The Redhawks got to get the ball to Patrick Perry. He got to touch it on every trip. He got to at least touch it one time.
Right.
They went down there that possession. He didn't touch it at all.
Terrell. About a 9-second differential between the two clocks, the shot clock and the game clock. 11 on the shot clock, 19 on the game clock. Passmore to Sebastian Ely. He's going to drive, dumps it down to Passmore, and he draws the foul with 1 second left on the shot clock.
Beautiful offensive possession by the T-Birds. Everybody got to touch it. Everybody got to moving. You had Fisher down there posted up low. Had Perry outside. They drove around, dished off to Passmore, and got Perry with the foul from behind. But that's his first one, so he's in good shape.
Right. He fouled out earlier in the week at Sacred Heart. But he knows this is a big game. He's going to have to watch those fouls and stay in the game as long as he can. First free throw does not go for Passmore, but he nets the second. Seems like everything has went the way of the T-Birds in this third quarter. Pull up three, won't go.
Got 4 seconds. 2.
Pull up three, no good. And that tip-in will not count from Ely. All right, 3 quarters in the books. And Guy Perkins won that quarter 18-12. They outscored the Red Hawks by 6 and lead now by 11, 49-38. So let's swing it over to another commercial, and we'll bring you the fourth and final quarter of regulation here from Center Ridge back on Lake Area Sports.
Ivy Physical Therapy in Heber Springs is a proud supporter of the Lake Area athletes. If you or your student athlete are looking to get back in shape or for therapy after an injury, give Ivy Physical Therapy a call at 501-362-8118 or visit ivyphysicaltherapy.com.
I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Every night when the stars come out, am I the only living soul around? Need to believe you could hold me down, 'cause I'm in need of something good right now.
And we're back here from Center Ridge as the oldies but goodies continue to play over the speakers. Fourth quarter underway. Guy Perkins on top of Nemo Vista, 49-38. And the visitors will start with the basketball first.
Got away with a dangerous pass right there.
And it drops through. Took one bounce off the rim and bounces through for Colin Fisher.
Big for the T-Birds to score that basket coming out of the quarter.
Indeed. And unable to answer, Kelby Best there. Took a couple bounces off the rim with that shot himself.
Again, another trip down the floor. Patrick Perry did not touch the ball on the possession. You down double digits, you down 13. He has to touch the ball every possession. He creates so much for other players, not just for himself.
Right. There's another big quarter scoring-wise for Guy Perkins, 18-12.
And Sebastian Liebman for us that he was shooting, and he was definitely on the floor.
Right. That's the third personal
can't
on
hurt
Freeman.
to try.
Right. Third personal on Freeman as Condre checks in for Bess. And here's Ashton Ely with it. He's got 24 unofficially. Nearly half of his team's point total.
Ooh, that would have been devastating.
There's Ely with the block. Gets the defender in the air and finishes through the contact. That's textbook right there on the putback.
And they have came out to start this fourth quarter with 5. It could be 5 points here to open this fourth and final period. Oh, he missed it.
It'll be 4.
Much needed timeout by the Red Hawks.
53-38, 6:42 left here in the fourth quarter. Timeout Red Hawks, excuse me. Let's send it to another commercial and be right back here from Center Ridge. Here is Red River Dodge out of Heber Springs.
You know, growing up and watching my dad do business, he always instilled in me to make sure you support your local communities and your state. That's why at Red River we've made it our mission to be involved, like the Arkansas Food Bank or the Heber Springs firework on the 4th of July or just the local school district. We do everything we can to plug in and give back in our communities. That's why we want you, the next time you're looking for a new Ram, Dodge, Chrysler, and Jeep, to make that beautiful drive to Heber.
We're back here out of the timeout. DJ back at it again.
Boy, he's having a great night.
For sure.
He's having the best night of everybody.
Right. Here are the Red Hawks with it, needing a basket desperately, and they're going to get it in the form of a Jude Condre trifecta.
Boy, do they need it that bad. Now they're going to apply a little pressure, and we're going to get a steal here.
And it is stolen away. Here is Hill working his way in. Kicks out. Freeman for 3. Yes, sir!
A 6-0 run out of the timeout.
Much needed triples there for the home team They still trail by 9, but those 2 threes help greatly as they cut their deficit down to single digits. How will the T-Birds respond here? 15 seconds left on the shot clock. 5:43 left in the game. There's a pass down low. Sebastian Ely. And he scores! Count it, and the foul. It's about the 3rd or 4th time he's done that tonight. The hoop and the harm as he gives that head nod. You saw him shaking his head. I did that. I done the hoop and the harm there.
Well, I guess since you can't talk, you can shake your head, I guess.
That's the 4th time he's done that tonight, according to my
You're
calculations
right
there.
You're exactly right. And they needed that to stop that run. Oh, get a foul here.
That'll only be the 2nd personal foul against Guy Perkins of this second half. And it is committed by Terrell, his 2nd, as the T-Birds are in the bonus. 7 Red Hawk fouls in this second half. Come on, DJ, play something real quick.
Don't
he
worry.
is!
Don't worry.
Backstreet Boys, I think.
Yep.
Or NSYNC back. I always forget.
One of them boy bands.
Yeah, right. How about that? He doesn't like that dead air, doesn't he?
No.
He's got to keep the vibes going there.
Yeah.
Perry, big 3, won't go. That would have been the 3rd straight 3 for Nemo Vista, but it's off the mark. Ashton Ely over to Passmore.
Ooh, Passmore got away with a hook.
Oh, what a find from Ely to Terrell. Beautiful execution there. He was cutting to the rim. He knew it, and perfect pass.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful offense. You know how I love the ball going inside and out and hitting cutters.
Indeed.
And DJ's going to carry us into this timeout.
That's right, and we'll take it with him. Here's a word from Bite Me Bakery out of Quitman. Be right back on Lake Area Sports.
Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy has been serving the Greers Ferry Lake area since 1976. They are located on the back side of the Court Square in downtown Heber Springs. Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy offers private consultations, Medicare enrollment, and immunizations for pneumonia, flu, COVID, shingles, tetanus, and more. They also test and treat strep and flu. Their staff is committed to providing fast and friendly.
Oh, man. He is getting it done tonight down there with the tunes. 3 won't go there for Condre out of the timeout.
Ooh, nice shot. Just didn't fall.
Right.
How he avoided the charge. That's what I love most about it.
Perry. After cutting it to 9, now the Red Hawks trail by 14 here. And a foul called against Guy Perkins. It'll only be their 3rd team foul this second half. Andrews will inbound.
You mentioned it's back up to 14. That's very disheartening when you done cut the single digits and it gets put back up there like that.
Right. There's Perry drawing the foul.
Perry hasn't touched the ball enough tonight.
That's true. They've kept the ball out of his hands. Credit the
T-Bird defense.
Right. They knew the game plan. They knew he is their heart and soul of the team. He leads the way for them, scoring defensively, gets big rebounds, a lot of blocks. So I mean, just all in all, he does a little bit of everything, as I've said many times over the course of this young season. He did get that first one. He'll have another here. And he got them all.
It's 12. It's still a game. It's still reachable for the Red Hawks.
Yeah, we're getting close to that midway point of this fourth quarter.
Coach got with a great timeout.
Right. Yeah, getting a little chippy there, or danger of turning it over. He bails them out with a timeout. So 58-46, our score will be.
And we'll do the bump on our way.
No doubt about it. Wow, I'm telling you, he is throwing some curveballs in there too. Just don't know what's going to happen. All right, let's thank another sponsor here. Be right back from Center Ridge.
At Knapp Truss, they specialize in installation and creation of custom wood trusses for your home or business. Knapp Truss utilizes only.
And we're back. 4 minutes to go here in this fourth quarter. Biggie Smalls over the loudspeakers. And we're going the other way. Foul on Terrell.
Say he's sticking his leg out.
Third personal for him. Fifth team foul. As the Red Hawks will get it back here with time winding down. They trail by double digits, but they have been knocking down the three in this quarter. Giving them credit for that. Best the turnaround. Man, it's a tough shot, highly contested. It won't go as he tries to chase down the rebound, and a walk is called.
Again, another trip without Perry touching the ball.
That was just well defended by Guy Perkins on that jumper around the left elbow for Bess.
Yes.
I mean, it was heavily contested.
Now they're going with the full court press, obviously, man-to-man. And T-Bird's going to attack it.
Good bounce pass down low to Ely, and he scores. Sebastian Ely inside off the feed from Passmore.
Those Ely boys the twin brothers are really doing work tonight for the Thunderbirds.
Absolutely. It's back up now to a 14-point lead for the visitors.
Oh, hop step.
And a foul called as Ely cannot believe it. Sebastian Ely, he thought that was a clean block, but they'll get him with his fourth personal foul. First free throw goes for Condre.
13. There's still hope.
Yeah, they're gonna, with the clock working against them. That's the thing about having the shot clock now. Guy Perkins cannot dribble that clock down. They have to get a shot off. Condre got them both. 27 seconds left on this shot clock as Ashton Ely is going to pull it out near midcourt. Three on the way. Passmore. The lefty comes through. The southpaw from the left side. That's where I would have shot it too because I'm left-handed. But that's a big three right there.
Yeah, that could be a dagger three right there.
Very possible. Here on the other end, Bess cleans up his own miss with the putback.
But again, the T-Birds doing a good job of keeping Perry from getting the ball.
Perry frustrated there with the foul called.
Thought they had a steal there.
Right. That'll be the fourth on Bess.
Bess, again, having a very active night. Fine ball player. But the T-Birds have just been stifling on defense, especially on Perry. And very, very efficient running their offense and getting to all the loose balls.
Right. Free throw miss on the 1-and-1 opportunity. Battle for the rebound, and Nemo's going to come away with it.
We got a foul here.
Terrell missed the front end of the 1-and-1, and a Guy Perkins foul, and that will put the Red Hawks in the bonus.
And didn't need that foul. You got a nice lead, nice comfortable lead here. Just play it out, hit your free throws, take care of the basketball, hit your free throws, don't foul, and you ought to get out of here. Come to Center Ridge, get this win, and get out of here. And get ready for your non-con opponent tomorrow night.
Right. Heber Springs, the Panthers, Lady Panthers and Panthers make the trek over to GP. And we'll have that one live and in living color on LakeAreaSports.com for you. You can tune in. We'll have both senior girls and senior boys contests for you on there. Andrews, 2 of 2, he goes from the line.
So here come the pressure. It's just 11. Plenty of time. You get some turnovers.
Ashton Ely up to his twin brother, Sebastian. Bounce pass up top to Fisher. He hands off to Ashton Ely.
Good job by T-Birds. The clock is your friend.
Yeah.
No need to rush anything.
15 seconds left on the shot clock. There's a pass inside, up, unable to score.
That's 5 on Best.
Yes. That is his 5th foul. As you see him favoring hands on the knees there, knowing his night is over. He'll head back to the bench. And looks like Andrews will check in with Colin Fisher at the line for a pair. Fifth foul for Best fouls him out, and that's 9 team fouls now for Nemo Vista. Guy Perkins 1 away from the double bonus. As score to pass along to you at the half, Rosebud leads Quitman in boys action 36-22. As Quitman got their season started earlier this week with a trip to St. Joseph, who we had here last week. Timeout called with 1:59 left in regulation. Our DJ's back at it again. We'll send it to the break and be back on Lake Area Sports.
I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Every night when the stars come out, am I the only living soul around? Need to believe you could hold me down, 'cause I'm in need of something good right now.
And welcome back out of the timeout. 1:59 left here in regulation. Colin Fisher at the line. T-Birds lead at 63-52. That first one rolls around and in. As it is 8:36, 6 minutes ago, championship game of the First Service Bank Classic from Clinton tipped off between the Shirley Blue Devils and the Dardanelle Sand Lizards. So Shirley looking to bring in some championship hardware. They will get hardware no matter if they win or lose. Here's a big steal for Ashton Ely, and he can't score. Hill there to pull down the quick rebound. Here comes
Charlie horse.
Here comes Redhawks. Good find there. Condre passes in midair to Freeman. And like you said, looks like you got a Charlie horse. Let's take a timeout while they sort through it. We'll be back here in just a bit. And we're back with the Mac. Return of the Mac now. As they're getting Ashton Ely stretched out there at the end of the T-Bird bench. T-Birds will have it here. 64-54, they lead as Nemo Vista just scored moments ago to cut it to 10.
Got a double dribble.
Wow. Big turnover as leading scorer for Guy Perkins is over on the bench, just trying to walk it off and get back in the game. He gets a drink there, puts it back down on the cooler. It's picked off. Wow, a big steal. They turn it right back over. Here's a baseball pass up ahead to Beard.
He got a pin on his hip.
And they turn it right back over. Wow. And here comes Ashton Ely.
He's liable to cramp right. I said right like I'm Elmer Fudd, but right back up. Once them suckers start, they don't go away until you get some rest and some fluids in you.
Red Hawks were hoping to get a basket with Guy Perkins, floor general, out of the game, but he's back in now.
He just needed to see one turnover.
And Perry fouled as he hits the deck.
Now, I have seen a few teams come back from this deficit with a minute left. I've seen Duke do it.
Yep. The Rockets did it against the Spurs like 2007. Tracy McGrady had 13 points in 35 seconds.
All it takes is some turnovers and some threes, and it can happen so quickly. So the Red Hawks don't need to give up just yet. And the T-Birds don't need to relax.
And he cashes in, makes them both. He's only been held to 2 field goals in this second half, and they both came.
Oh, we got a turnover here.
Almost. Perry with only 2 field goals in the second half. They both came in the third quarter, a three-pointer as well as a layup or a lay-in from down low. He's hit 4 free throws in this fourth quarter, as here at the line is Terrell. It's an 8-point game, 57 seconds left. As Terrell trying to ice it here for the visitors. First one sails through the net, and he just short on the second. Battle for the rebound comes down to Hill. Quickly, here come the Red Hawks. Perry works his way in and scores. That's his first field goal of the fourth quarter, only his third of the second half, and a timeout taken. So let's take it right again with him and swing it to another one of our fine sponsors. They're getting their money's worth tonight.
Yes.
Here's Nap Truss out of Prim.
At Nap Truss, they specialize in installation and creation of custom wood trusses for your home or business. Nap Truss utilizes only premier lumber to ensure our products will last. When you come to Nap Truss, you will have the peace of mind knowing you're receiving the best quality construction for the best price in the area. Nap Truss staff members have years in the industry and know what it takes to install a quality truss from the start to finish. Call Nap Truss at 870-948-2105 today.
Ivy Physical Therapy in Heber Springs is a proud supporter of the Lake Area athletes. If you or your student
44.5 ticks left in regulation. Official has to tell the student section, give us some space here. Some space to work with. Guy Perkins leads it by 7, 65-58. Quick whistle blown. Coach Guyton's going to take the timeout. And we will do the same. Here is Enola General Store out of Enola, Arkansas.
Come out, am I the only living soul around? Need to believe you could hold me down, 'cause I'm in need of something good right now.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, wow. Yes, no time went off the clock there. It's still 45.5 seconds.
That's right. It shouldn't, yeah.
Right.
Some time went off, but it shouldn't have.
Right. I think they're discussing that right now.
Did they inbound the ball?
I thought they did. I don't think any time went off is what I was thinking. Nemo Vista has no timeouts left. They are out of timeouts. For Guy Perkins, they have one left. So for Nemo Vista, they're with no timeouts, they're going to have to get it and go when they get the ball back.
Oh, Hill about did it.
And he does get it. Here's the steal. Hill.
5.
And he can't score. Battle for the rebound between Perry and Ely, and a jump ball called. It'll stay with Nemo Vista.
A chance to cut to 4 or 5.
And again, they'll just have to call it up here. They can't talk it over in a timeout because they are out of them. All 5 have been used by Coach Thomas.
I told you this lead was not safe.
Inbound quickly to Freeman.
Into
Perry, who loses it.
Oh, my goodness.
Ashton Ely, the steal. And he's fouled by Perry.
And see, he crap it up again. I told you that would happen. Once they start, it's no getting rid of them. I mean, you can go get I know the big boys in the NFL, NBA, Major League Baseball, they go in the back and get an IV.
Right.
You know, he can't get that here, but even with that, it's going to take some rest and some time.
We're not like
get hydrated.
We're not all like LeBron James. We can't spend $1 million on our body every year to be in tip-top shape at near 40 years old.
Yeah.
Ely misses the first one, fighting through the pain. Here's his second, and it's good. His first point, surprisingly, of this fourth quarter is it's nearly turned over again.
Passmore was trying to really seal the deal. And Fisher with the...
That's a big steal. That
should do it.
Right, that might do it. Big steal there. Big last 2 possessions offensively for Nemo Vista. Big defensive stops for Guy Perkins. And here they are at the line. And with Guy Perkins in the double bonus, they can stretch their lead to double digits. But they will not be able to do that. They can still make it 9.
And Ashton's really cramping up.
Right. Neither go, so there's a break for the Red Hawks.
Yeah.
8-point game. Pull up 3. Patrick Perry nearly banked it in. Ball comes down to him. He was kind of surprised he got the rebound, I think, somewhat there, as he scores quickly. 10 seconds left.
2 possession of the game. That ball might be thrown away.
Up ahead and finishing it off, Ashton Ely. It's been his night from the jump, and he puts it away with that layup. And there is your ball game. Guy Perkins 68, Nemo Vista 60. A huge win for these T-Birds coming into enemy territory on the road, and they get the win. And more importantly, with the win, they roll to 2-0 in conference. They are leading the pack.
And they get a breather tomorrow night as they play a non-con game. Not a breather in terms of competition, just the fact that it's not a conference game.
Right. 68-60. So they meet in the middle to pray. Get these statistics to you. Great game here, highly competitive. Nemo Vista had the advantage early on. First 8 minutes belonged to them. 18-11, they led. Guy Perkins, credit them. They bounced back and won that second quarter, and that proved to be the difference maker from the rest of the way as they won it 20-8. They also won the third quarter 18-12, and this quarter 11. Let's see, it'd be 12-11. Actually, they got outscored in that last 8-minute session, but still they hold on for the 8-point win. I believe that's correct. 12-9, I should say.
A fabulous performance from these Guy Perkins Thunderbirds to come to the Ridge and to pull off this big road win. This when you win on the road, you might as well count them as two.
Yes.
Especially in a competitor that's a contender for the conference title, a team that's have goals and aspirations as much as your own. You ain't playing a cellar dweller here. You playing a team that plan on contending.
Yes.
And you came in their house and took it to them and beat them and outworked them, out-scratched them, out-clawed them to get this win and get you a leg up in this conference race.
Well, I expect these two teams right to be in the thick of it when we come down to the wire of the conference standings. They should be right there amongst the top 2 or 3. I wouldn't count Wonderview out of there either.
No, sir.
They'll be right there. As Wonderview has not yet played a conference game, neither has Scranton. And I believe those two play soon. Should be this week at some point. As School for the Deaf, Arkansas School for the Deaf, Nemo Vista, Sacred Heart, Guy Perkins has all got their conference slates underway. We'll go over these final statistics here for you. For the victorious Guy Perkins Thunderbirds, they improved to 8-2 overall, 2-0 in conference. They were led by 27 points for Ashton Ely, 17 of which came in the first half. 18 points for his twin brother, Sebastian Ely. They combined for 45 of the team's 68. Aaron Passmore, a point short of double figures himself, 9. 7 for Corey Terrell, 5 for Colin Fisher, and 2 for Will Beard. For Nemo Vista, they fall to 7-5, 0-2 in conference. They were led tonight by Patrick Perry, 22 points for him, as he had 11 in the first half as well as 11 in the second half. 9 points for Jude Condre, 9 for Kelby Bess, 8 for Braden Hill, 5 for Caleb Freeman, and 5 for Jax Andrews. Again, your final, Guy Perkins 68, Nemo Vista 60. And as we had an even split here tonight from Center Ridge, as the Lady Redhawks were victorious 55-39 over the Lady T-Birds. And both of those teams I just mentioned are now 1-1 in the 1A4. I want to go over the schedule for tomorrow, as we'll have football as well as more basketball going on. I believe Vile and Concord got canceled, so I don't believe we'll be bringing that game to you. Mount Vernon Enola with a big conference game. I believe it's their conference opener against Sloan Hendricks. Southside B Branch will welcome Bald Knob to town. Westside takes on Midland in Greers Ferry's homecoming. As I mentioned earlier, or you mentioned moments ago, Guy Perkins will welcome Heber Springs to town. The Panthers will have that call for you, us two. And Quitman will make the road trip to Newport to take on the Greyhounds in the Class 3A state playoffs, the second round. It's also the second matchup between the two, as the Greyhounds were victorious in the first one, and the Bulldogs are looking to redeem that loss and punch their ticket to the next round of the playoffs. So we're going to call it a night here from Center Ridge. Big thanks to everyone for tuning in. Thanks to all of our sponsors. Any final words?
Great performance by the Thunderbirds. And all is not lost for the Red Hawks of Nemo Vista. It's early in the season.
Absolutely.
You string some games together. You go on the road, and you return the favor to Sacred Heart.
Right.
You return the favor when you go over the Guy to the Thunderdome, and you get right back in this race.
Right.
It's a long way to go. A lot of basketball left to play.
Absolutely. As Guy Perkins, that was their 10th game. The boys, for the Nemo Vista boys, that was their 11th game. Nemo Vista girls, their 10th, or their 11th, I should say. And for the Lady T-Birds, it was their 9th. So we are getting after it here, as we're about a month into the season, seems like, with our coverage. So, well, we're going to call it a night here for all of us at Lake Area Sports. Sterling Strickland, Richard Sharp, we're going to call it a night. And everyone have a good rest of the night. Be safe on the way home. And we'll see you back at it on LakeAreaSports.com tomorrow night. God bless, and we'll see you then.